The paralyzed alien warrior was abandoned to die until a human took her and healed her. Elias Kane triggered the breacher charge. The scorched bunker door buckled inward with a screech of tortured metal. He stepped through the smoke, rifle slung across his back, medkit in hand. His visor pierced the haze. Thermal scan lit up a faint outline under collapsed plating, a hulking form pinned against the rockcrete floor. He crouched, low. The alien's chest rose once, shallow. Her multifaceted eyes flickered open, locking on him. Not dead.
Abandoned.
Medic inbound, Elias radioed. One live warrior. Spinal crush. Get the sled prepped. Miravail's voice crackled back. Copy, Doc. Drones inbound from Grid 3. 30 seconds. Qatari elite, 400 kilos of armored muscle.
Now broken. A jagged beam speared her midsection, severing nerves.
Blood-thick violet oozed from the wound. Her mandibles twitched, rasping in Qatari gutturals his translator struggled to parse. Easy, he said, voice steady through the soup mic. Elias Kane. Human medevac. Nod if you hear me. One mandible clicked. Affirmative. He scanned her vitals. Heartbeat thready. Oxygen sats crashing. Airway compromised by swelling. Qatari lungs filtered particulates differently. Hers were clogging fast. Airway first. He pulled the intubation kit. Her head jerked weakly. Trust zero. He pinned it gently with his knee. Fight later. Breathe now.
He sealed it with a vibro clamp, pumping oxygen from his portable respirometer. Sats jumped to 60%.
Good. Spinal next. The beam had sheared her mid-thorax. Nerves fried. Paraplegic at best. He activated the field scanner. Fracture at T7 equivalent.
Brace incoming. He unpacked the nanosplint.
Human design. Adaptive alloy that molded to any skeleton. He sprayed the adhesive foam under the plating, then ratcheted the collapsed metal aside with his hydraulic pry bar. She grunted, claws scraping stone. Stay still. The splint hummed, injecting stabilizers into her cord. It fused around the injury, locking her torso rigid. Painkillers flooded her system via auto-inject. Her eyes widened. Qatari metabolism burned meds fast. She bucked once, then stilled. Stable, he reported. Sled now. The extraction sled whooshed through the breach on repulsors. Miro's team had modded it for her mass. Elias heaved her onto it. 400 kilos shifted like dead weight. He strapped her down, triple-checked the spinal lock. Moving. He gripped the sled's harness. Corridors ahead, mine-marked hell from the orbital strike.
Intel pinged red. Proximity sensors everywhere.
He pushed forward. The sled hummed low, anti-grav straining under load. First mine blinked 20 meters out. Elias veered left, boots crunching debris. His HUD mapped the pattern. Qatari demo charges pressure fused. Sarah's voice rasped through the translator. Broken English overlay.
Leave me.
Trap.
He dodged a tripwire. Laser trip?
Invisible. His scanner chirped warning.
He rolled the sled over it. Why?
Pain-laced, the word. Treat first. Politics later. Another mine. He jumped the sled across a pressure plate, landing light. Her body jolted against the straps. She hissed. Hostile chatter echoed behind. Drones. Miro's voice cut in. Doc, 2 bogies on your 6. I got 'em. Elias glanced back. No time. Corridor narrowed. Mines clustered thicker. He sprinted, sled bouncing. Sarah's eyes tracked him, wary, calculating. You, weak, soft skin. Translator glitched on soft skin. Insult, probably. Soft enough to carry you. He vaulted a cluster. Explosion rocked the wall, proximity breach. Shrapnel pinged his armor. Ahead the evac door loomed. Sealed, his code punched in.
Then drone screened in. Quad rotors, Qatari mark. Lasers priming.
Miro burst from a side passage. His railgun barked.
First drone shredded midair, sparking wreckage. Second, dove low, strafing. Go, Miro yelled. He body-blocked the line of fire, armor scorching.
Elias kicked the door. He dragged the sled through, into the shuttle bay.
Ramp ceiling behind. Safe. He knelt by Sarah. Her breathing steadied, splint held. But her eyes burned. Fury mixed with something new. Bewilderment. Med bay doors parted. His team swarmed.
Prep cryo suspension, Elias ordered. Full neural map.
We're rebuilding that spine. A tech hesitated.
Doc, she's enemy. Treat her like crew.
You fight wars. I fight death. Same intensity. Her mandible clicked once. Not refusal. Miro jogged up, railgun smoking. Drones down, but main force inbound. Envoy Tanai's hailing, says Sarah's theirs by right of abandonment. Elias ignored him, checking her lines. Tell Tanai we're bargaining now, she's stable. Their move. Sarah rasped. Traitor to clan.
Not yet.
He adjusted the drip. Give it time. Alarms blared. Enemy signatures closing on the perimeter. Shuttle thrummed to life. Elias rode the Gi forces, hand steady on her brace. One life salvaged. Trust, that came next. But her claw twitched toward his arm. Not attack. Grip. Weak, but deliberate. Shared mission ignited. The shuttle rocketed skyward. Qatari interceptors lit the scopes. Nero manned the guns.
Incoming! Elias braced.
Hold her steady. Sarah's eyes locked on his. Translator silent. No words needed. He smiled. Humans fixed what others left broken. Miro whooped. Suckers missed. Bay doors yawned. Their carrier loomed. Un-NS. Mercy. Docking clamps engaged. Medbay transfer swift. Elias wheeled her in.
Scanner's word.
Neural damage confirmed, 80% severance. Qatari medtech stalled at paralysis.
Human nanoregen? Different story.
Start the scaffold, he told his chief sergeant. Layer 1, stem induction. Pain returns. Expected. He dialed the blockers. Your nerves are waking. Good sign. Her multifaceted eyes narrowed. Why save? Clan left me weak. Clan wrong.
He calibrated the regenerator.
Competence? That's you. Nero entered, helmet under arm. Perimeter secure. Tenai shuttle docking. Wants her back. Pragmatic deal on table. Stall. Still. She needs 48 hours minimum. Return me honor. No. Honor in fighting back. With us. Silence. Then a low rumble. Qatari laugh? Envoy Lear Tanai strode in minutes later. Slender Qatari, diplomat, robes crisp.
Dr. Kane.
Sarah Vek property of Vek clan. Yield her. Elias blocked the berth. She's a patient. Autonomy clause applies. Tanai's optics flickered. Humans meddle. She fights for us.
Paralyzed, she fights nothing.
Regrowth at 12% already. Watch. Violet tissue knit before their eyes. Nanobots swarmed. Human ingenuity bridging alien gaps. Tanai leaned in. Impossible. Our medics failed. Elias glanced at Sarah. Her will helps. Sarah rasped. Elias. Truth, truth. He squeezed her claw. Careful, respectful. Tanai straightened. Bargain then. Tech for her service. Miro growled low. Trap. Elias waved him off. Deal structure later. She decides. Sarah's mandibles parted.
I fight.
With soft skin. Mission shared. Alarms wailed again.
Enemy fleet jump signature. Elias gripped the rail. Hostiles closed.
Competence met compassion. Now, survival.
Sarah's grip tightened. Warrior reborn.
The monitor flatlined. Elias Kane drove his palm into Saravek's scaled chest. 1 compression. 2. Her massive frame rocked on the metaberth in the ship's cramped bay. Bulkheads hummed with engine strain. He snatched the intubation kit. Miro, O2 at max. Chief Warden Miro Vale braced the doorframe. On it, Doc. He slapped the valve wide. Elias tilted Sarah's head back, her mandibles parted slack. Violet blood flecked her fangs. He slid the laryngoscope blade past razor teeth. Corded neck muscles fought him. Trachea gleamed under the harsh light. Tube in. Balloon. Inflated. Lungs inflated with a hiss. Beep. Heart rhythm clawed back. Elias taped the tube secure. Stable. Scan her now. The overhead holoscan whirred alive. Blue light bathed Sarah's 7-foot form. Qatari warrior. Armor shattered. Spine a mangled ruin at L3. Shrapnel embedded. Neural signals flat below the waist. Internal bleeding pulsed in her gut. Elias wiped sweat from his brow. Spinal trauma. Acute decompression, or she's done. He yanked a tool tray. Human vibro scalpel. Alien bone denser than steel. He modded the blade frequency on the fly. Oscillated it to 40 kHz for chitinous spine. Miro loomed closer. His tack vest scraped the berth rail. That's Veclan elite. They left her for dead. Why save? Treat first. Elias incised along her dorsal ridge. Scales parted like foil. Cerebrospinal fluid leaked coppery. He clamped the dura. Suction wand cleared the debris. Nanoprinters hummed in the corner unit. Human tech, bridging gaps no Ktari healer dared. A pressure cuff inflated around her torso. Decompression gel injected. Spine realigned with a wet crack. Elias sutured fast. Regrowth scaffold deploying. Holoscan flickered. Nanoswarms knit violet tissue. Ktari physiology rejected grafts, but human adaptability forced the issue. Impossible, Miro muttered. Our blood, plasma first. Elias primed the line.
Human oneg pushed in. Sarah's veins rebelled.
Coagulum formed. Alarms chirped rejection.
Damn.
Elias ripped the line. Synthetic oxycarrier. Perflubron base. He swapped bags. Emerald fluid flowed clear.
Oxygen saturation climbed. Her chest rose steady.
Claws twitched. Mandibles clicked. Sarah's optics flickered open. Golden slits and a bruised face. Elias leaned in.
Easy. You're safe.
Her upper claw shot out. Locked his wrist. Talons pierced skin. Tested. Elias held still. Pain lanced up his arm. He met her gaze. No flinch. Strength ebbed. Claw loosened. Eyes rolled back. She slumped out. Elias exhaled.
Freed his wrist. Blood welled in 4 punctures.
Trust test passed. He bandaged quick. Miro grunted. She could have snapped it. Warrior checks weakness. Elias monitored vitals. She's got fight. We give her tools. Hours blurred. Ship shuddered through slip jumps.
Elias adjusted drips. Nano progress hit 20%.
Sarah stirred again. Mandibles rasped.
Soft skin? Where? Rescue ship.
ENS. Mercy. Elias raised the berth. Water? She waved it off. Claw flexed experimental. Temporary. He tapped the scan. Spine rebuilding. Your will speeds it. Optics narrowed. Vec clan abandons broken.
Mercy? Why?
Elias checked sutures. You fought well. We finished the job. Miro entered. Helmet underarm. Perimeter secure. Tenai's shuttle docking. Wants her back. Pragmatic deal on table. Elias nodded. Stall. She needs 48 hours minimum.
Sarah's claw flexed. Return me.
Honor. Honor and fighting back. With us, silence stretched. Then a low rumble from her throat. Ktari laugh, gravelly. Envoy Lear Tenai strode in. Slender Ktari diplomat. Robes crisp over lithe frame. Optics flickered assessment. Dr. Kane. Sarah Vec property of Vec clan. Yield her. Elias blocked the berth. She's a patient. Autonomy clause applies. Galactic Accord protocols held weight here. Tenai's mandibles clicked irritation. Humans meddle. She fights for us. Paralyzed. She fights nothing. Elias tapped the Holoscan. Regrowth at 34% now. Nanobots swarmed, human ingenuity bridging alien gaps where Katahari medics failed. Tenai leaned in. Scales gleamed under lights.
Impossible. Our healers abandoned her.
Waste of resources. Elias glanced at Sarah. Her will helps. Sarah rasped, Elias, truth, truth. He squeezed her claw, careful, respectful of talon strength. She returned it, pressure measured. Tenai straightened. Tail lashed once. Bargain then. Tech for her service. Clan needs such. Miracles. Miro growled low from the door. Trap. They ditched their own. Elias waved him off. Deal structure later. She decides.
Sarah's mandibles parted wide.
I fight.
With soft skin. Trust sparked in her optics. Mission shared. Now, Elias felt the shift, paralyzed warrior to ally.
Alarms wailed shipwide.
Enemy fleet jump signature.
Ktari renegades inbound. Elias gripped the rail. Hostiles closed fast. Renegade clans, scavengers picking Vec remains. Miro sealed the hatch. Armory. Stabilize her first. Elias primed a neural stem.
Sarah's legs twitched. First response. She pushed up on elbows.
Strap me in. I cover. Tenai's optics widened. She moves. Already? Human medicine. Compassion with competence. Shields flared red on the main screen. Torpedoes incoming. Miro barked orders into comms.
Evasive! Guns hot!
Elias injected adrenaline analog. Sarah's claws gripped rails. Formation, defend the wounded. Elias handed her a pulse rifle, scaled for Qatari grip, modded by human techs. Together, hull groaned. Impacts rocked the deck. Sarah sighted through the viewport slit. Fired. Beam lanced out, shredded a drone. Tanai drew a sidearm. Clan depth noted.
He fired beside her.
Elias patched a hull breach alarm. Nanosealant sprayed. Spine at 50%. Walk soon. Renegade Corvette loomed. Lasers raked Mercy's flanks. Miro piloted evasive rolls. Borders, bent airlock 3. Klaxons blared. Footfalls thundered corridor. Elias grabbed a med scanner. Weaponized now. EMP pulse mod. With me. Sarah tore free of straps. Legs buckled once. She caught herself. Stood. Lead soft skin. They charged the corridor. Qatari borders. Ragged, feral, breached the lock. Blasters spat. Elias dove behind crates. Fired stunner rounds. 2 dropped twitching. Sarah roared. Leapt. Claws raked armor. 1 border spun. Gutted. Her rifle barked. Precision kills. Tanai flanked left. Diplomatic pistol dropped another. Efficient. Miro's team poured fire from the junction. Borders fell back. Last renegade lunged at Elias. Sarah intercepted. Pinned him.
Mercy? Elias tranked him. Clan scum.
Interrogate. Later. Fleet jumped clear. Medbay secure. Sarah slumped against bulkhead. Legs held. You rebuilt me. Us.
Elias supported her elbow. Shared mission.
Her claw clasped his shoulder. Grip firm. No test this time. Trust sealed. Miro clapped Elias's back. Perimeter holds. Tanai's bargaining hard now. Tanai nodded. That clan offers alliance. Your methods. Revolutionary.
Alarms quieted, but scopes pinged distant signatures.
Larger fleet massing. Elias scanned Sarah's spine.
70%. More coming. Ready? She bared fangs. Smile. Born ready. With humans, compassion forged the bond. Competence armed it. Survival demanded both. Proximity alert screamed. Flagship inbound. No, why didn't you finish me? The word scraped through the jury-rigged translator. Jagged and half-formed. Elias Kane paused mid-sync. His tablet beeped confirmation. Saravek's armor comm linked fully now, salvaged from her shattered exosuit, patched into his field med unit. He'd stripped the alien encryption in under an hour, cross-referencing vocal patterns against captured Qatari signals.
Human software chewed through it like candy. Elias met her gaze.
Golden slit pupils burned in a face scaled like obsidian armor. Tubes snaked from her neck to the regen tank humming beside the bed. Spinal trauma had locked her legs at T7. Shattered vertebrae, severed nerves. Her clan left her for dead on that moon. He hadn't finished you? Elias kept his voice steady.
He tapped the tablet, refining phonemes.
You're alive. That's fixable. She hissed. Claws flexed against the bed rails, locked by default protocol. Her tail thrashed, coiling around the stabilizer pole. Pain meds dulled it, but not her fire. Mercy weakness.
80% now. Qatari kill crippled.
Honorable. Elias scanned her vitals. Heart rate spiked, but neural activity surged. Fighter's brain, rerouting signals already. He wheeled the tray closer. Nanite injectors gleamed sterile under medbay lights.
Honor's overrated when you're breathing. He primed the injector.
This rebuilds nerves, stem cells, scaffold proteins. Human tech. Your body does the rest. Her claw shot out, gripped his wrist. Strength surprised him, upper body untouched. Scales rasped his glove. Human lies. Poison me proper.
He held eye contact.
Scan says no. She released. Watched the needle pierce her IV port. Nanites flooded her bloodstream. Monitor chimed. Deployment optimal. Chief Warden Miro Vale loomed in the doorway. Bulkhead arms crossed. Stun rifle slung low. Doc. Scopes ping renegades. 2 jumps out. Her clan? Elias nodded. Vec clan outliers. She named him earlier. Broken words. Death Fang unit.
Miro grunted the
Trust her not to call reinforcements. Trust process. Elias. Adjusted drip rate. She fights recovery like a war. Good sign. Envoy Lear Tanai slipped past Miro. Silk robes whispered over deck plates. Her tendrils quivered, diplomat's poker face cracking.
Doctor, pair doctor, spoker.
Kane, Vec clan demands repatriation. Warrior's property.
Your interference breaches accords. Elias didn't look up. She's a patient, not property. Tanai's voice sharpened. Pragmatism, Doctor. They mass ships. We're rescue op, not medevac. Medbay's goal. Stabilize. Mission record updated. Sarah's tail stilled. She tracked Tenai's movements. Fangs bared. Traitor tongue. Leer. Cells Vec blood. Tenai recoiled. I broke her peace, savage. Elias raised a hand. Enough. Sarah. Rest. Regen cycle 2 starts now. Monitors beep steady. Elias stepped back. First trust beat. Communication 1. He circled the bed. Rails hummed locked. Standard for hostiles. Sarah's eyes narrowed. One rule.
Elias keyed his override. Rails clicked open, folding down smooth.
No restraints. You're not prisoner. Her claws dug into mattress, body tensed, legs dead weight below hips but torso rippled muscle. She could lunge, rake his throat. Miro shifted. Rifle hummed charge up. Doc, stand down. Elias kept hands visible. She earned it. Sarah pushed up, arms locked straight, torso hovered over dead legs. She tested rails, pushed, pulled. Free.
Why?
Translation perfect now. Humans chain threats. Humans fix threats. Drink. Builds tissue. She snatched it. Claws punctured foil. Sucked dry. Eyed him sidelong. No lunge. Nero exhaled. For now. Tanai hovered. Foolish compassion. She'll kill you first chance. Sarah snarled. Humans, strange warriors. Elias smiled faint. Second beat. Mobility starts tomorrow. Crutches first, then nerve bridges.
She settled back.
Rails stayed down. Trust notched up. Alarms pinged soft. Proximity warning. Miro checked console. Scouts inbound. Cathari signatures. Elias nodded. Work fast. Hours blurred. Elias prepped surgery bay. Laser scalpel sterilized. Nerve scaffold printer word. Custom lattice for her spinal cord. Human printers adapted alien scans seamless. Competence baseline. Sarah signaled. Claw crooked, insistent, pointed at weapons locker across med bay. Rifle silhouettes gleamed inside. Arm me. Her voice gravel. Miro tensed. She's patient. Locked eyes saw the warrior's code. Die armed or not at all. He palmed the locker. Rifles stayed shut. Instead, he selected sterile pack. Unsealed it. Handed her the scalpel. Vibro-edged. Monomolecular. Best I got in here. Handle slapped her palm. Defend yourself. Her claws closed around it. Tested edge on scale. Drew blood bead. Grinned fangs wide. Soft skin honor. She tucked it under pillow. Better than nothing. Tanai snorted. You arm the enemy. She's ally potential. Elias scrubbed in. Surgery now. Goal. Reconnect T7 plexus. Conflict. Swelling. Outcome. First twitch. Miro posted at door. Borders breach in 30. I hold. Anesthesia hissed. Sarah's eyes stayed open till mask sealed. Trust in blade, now in knife. Elias cut precise. Exposed cord, frayed like lightning-struck cable. Printer extruded scaffold, collagen weave laced with conductive polymers. Human nanoglue bonded it seamless. Laser sealed, monitor spiked. Legs twitched involuntary. First signal. He sutured. Closed. Regen cycle kicked. Sarah woke snarling. Scalpel flashed. Instinct. Pointed at ceiling vent. Air. Breach. Scalpel secure. Miro grates rattled. Cathari infiltrators dropped. Cloaked scouts. Blades drawn. 3. Nero fired. Stunner bolt dropped 1. Second lunged at Tanai. Sarah hurled scalpel. Thwacked hilt deep in attacker's neck. Dropped twitching. Elias tracked the third. Efficient. Miro cuffed bodies. Interrogation fuel. Deathfang markings. Sarah slumped. Leg spasmed. Voluntary now. Abandoned me. Moonfall op. Betrayed position. Fled. Logged. Evidence. She gripped his arm. Claws dimpled skin. No break. Why record? Vengeance yours.
Truth's mission.
Elias scanned. Nerve regrowth at 40%.
Rebuild you. Rebuild trust.
Tanai stared.
Your compassion. Illogical, yet effective.
Miro dragged bodies out.
Fleet massing. Flagship lead. Vec proper. Sarah pushed up. Arms trembled. Legs dragged, but toes curled. Bridge me. Walk soon. Elias fitted neural stim. Electrodes snapped to spine. Crutch drill. Now.
She gripped bars, heaved.
Legs buckled. Caught. Stood shaky, tail balanced. Shared mission. Humans heal. Cathari fight. Together? Elias nodded. Together. Console screamed. Vent, airlock. 3. Klaxons blared. Footfalls thundered corridor. Serrera tore free stems. Legs held fraction. Lead soft skin. Elias grabbed med scanner. EMP mod live. With me. They charged. Cathari borders breached. Blasters spat. Elias dove crates. Sara roared. Leapt. Claws raked. Rifle barked. Hers. Commandeered from Miro's rack. Kills a stacked. Tanai flanked. Pistol dropped 1. Miro's team poured fire.
Borders fell back. Last lunged Elias.
Sara pinned. Mercy? He tranked. Clan scum. Hull held.
Jump clear. Sara slump bulkhead.
Legs firm.
You rebuilt Elias, pressed the med scanner against Sara's spine.
Hull vibrations hummed through his gloves. Borders blood still smeared the deck. Neural map complete, he said. Damage clusters at T7 vertebra. Partial severance. 42% regrowth since last scan.
Sarah's tail flicked.
Her claws scraped the bulkhead. Legs held her weight now, but tremors rippled muscles. Bridget. Full function.
I swiped his tablet. Emergency stock inventory scrolled.
Nerve bridge implant. Human neural scaffold. Adaptable to Cathari physiology. Proven in xenofield trials. This one. Polymer lattice with growth factor matrix. It'll reroute signals until your nerves knit. She nodded once. Golden eyes locked on his. Cut now. Prep first. Elias keyed the intercom. Miro, medbay. Scrub in. Assistant duty. Boots thudded. Chief Warden Miro Vale burst through the hatch. Rifle slung, vest scarred from the fight. Dock. Fleets still shadowing. Vec clan flagship inbound. Later. Sterile protocol now. Gown up. Mask. Gloves double layered. No skin exposure.
Contaminate my field. She dies.
Miro caught it midair. Pulled it on. Fumbled the mask ties. I'm security, not nurse. Learn fast. Elias demonstrated glove seal. Alcohol wipe every tool touch. Tray here. Scalpel, forceps, implant pod. Hold steady. No shakes. Miro mirrored him. Hand steadied. Got it? Like 0G breach seal. Sara watched from the table. Restraints loose. Awake protocol.
Humans teach mid-battle?
Adapt or die. Elias injected local neural block. Skin numbed from T6 down. Report sensations. Tingles. Pressure. Pain spikes. Her voice gravel. Tail stilled.
He incised.
Clean line 2 centimeters. Forceps parted muscle. Vertebra exposed. Miro handed tools without prompt. Steady.
Clean feel, Elias murmured.
Bone drill word. Micro burr carved channel.
Sensation?
No pain. Sara's claws flexed. Implant pod clicked open. Lattice gleamed. Translucent weave. Preloaded with her nerve profile from scans. Elias threaded it. Fibers bridged the gap. Laser welder sealed ends. Nerve signals bridging. He sealed the incision. Nanosutures knit flesh. Test pulse in 30 seconds. Medbay hummed. Tenai lingered at the hatch. Eyes narrow. Consoles beeped. Vitals steady. Elias calibrated the external stim. Low voltage ramp. Sara. Right hand, index finger.
Wiggle on command. Silence dropped.
Tex froze. Nero's breath caught.
Tanai leaned in. Now.
Her claw-tipped finger twitched. Bent. Straightened. Precise. Medbay stopped breathing. Sarah's eyes widened. It moves. She flexed it again.
Unprompted.
Whole hand. Stimulate motor cortex. He upped the pulse. Grip my fingers. Gentle pressure. Released. Her arm trembled, not from weakness, but control surge. Elias logged data. Full integration in hours. Walk unassisted by shift end. Nero clapped his shoulder. Hell of a patch job, Doc. Sarah pushed upright. Legs dangled, then planted. Toes splayed. Stand me. Elias unclipped restraints.
Miro braced her flank.
She rose. Wobbled once. Locked knees. Tail counterbalanced. Shared mission holds. Her voice steel warm. Claws grazed his wrist. Not threat. Anchor.
You rebuild. I guard.
Alarms wailed. Proximity alert.
Beckland dropships inbound.
Elias snatched his scanner. EMP mod armed. Miro armory run. Sarah crutch to rifle rack. Legs propelled her forward. No crutch. Lead. Healer.
Hull shuddered.
Breaches sparked on monitors. Cathari warriors poured from vents. Deathfang markings gleamed. Miro's team fired from barricades. Blasters chewed bulkheads.
Sarah charged. Claws extended.
First boarder lunged. Rifle butt cracked his helm. She spun, tail whipped another's legs.
Pinned him. Traitor spawn.
Elias flanked low. Scanner pulsed EMP. 3 boarders dropped. Weapons dead. Tanai fired her pistol. Dropped a flanker.
Keep her alive. Elias tranked a lunging foe.
Dart bloomed in neck.
Sarah roared.
Claws raked armor. She grabbed a fallen blaster, fired precise bursts. 2 down. Miro bellowed orders.
Flank left. Suppress.
Boarders faltered. Last wave retreated to airlock. Explosives primed. Sarah sprinted. Legs fluid now. Tackled the demo tech. Blaster barked. Charge diffused mid-beep. Silence fell. Smoke curled. Elias knelt by her. Scanner hummed. Here whole. She stood, offered claw hand.
He gripped, scales warm.
Whole because of you, soft skin. Deathfang marked me dead. You marked me ally. Data pad out. Veclan demands her return. Claims betrayal hoax. Sarah snarled. Truth logged. Your record, Elias.
He nodded.
Fleet comms open.
Broadcast it. Miro sealed the hatch.
Flagship hailing. They're boarding tractors. Peace flag? Elias checked vitals. Sarah steady. His too. Prep for transfer. But she walks out on her terms. Docking clamps thudded. Veclan envoy strode in, armored, flanked by warriors. Eyes locked on Sarah. Deathfang third talon. You live.
Envoy's voice cold. Clan reclaims.
Sarah stepped forward, legs planted firm, hand on commandeered rifle. You abandoned, marked for moonfall. Elias stood at her side. Scanner ready, not weapon but proof. Neural logs. Surgery vids. Her words, broadcast fleet-wide. Envoy hesitated. Tanai interjected. Diplomatic accord. Human aid verified. Veclan, stand down or face evidence. Miro's team covered exits. Rifles trained.
Sarah's tail lashed. I fight for Cathari honor now.
With humans, Envoy's mandibles clicked.
Prove loyalty. Join reclamation strike. Deathfang base. She glanced at Elias. Golden eyes, steady. Healer comes. Shared mission. If you lead.
My team's in. Tanai nodded.
Fleet aligns. Envoy turned. Tractors ready. Strike now.
Sarah gripped Elias's arm. Claws firm. No dimple.
You bridged more than nerves. They marched to airlock.
Legs synced stride for stride. Consoles quieted. Mission expanded. Tractor beam locked. Vex flagship loomed. Elias mapped contingencies. Turf solidified in his. Trust solidified in his. Borders beaten. Clan challenged. Rebuild complete. But Deathfang base waited. Warriors massed there. Betrayal's route. Sarah flexed fingers. Rifle ready. Together. Elias armed EMP. First strike theirs. Jump engaged. Stars streaked. New battle dawned. Elias cinched the final restraint around Sarah's torso. The rehab frame hummed to life, its servos whirring under her armored scales. Timer starts now, he said. Stand. Sarah's golden eyes locked on his. Her tail flicked once. Legs locked straight. The frame sensors beeped approval. 5 seconds. 10. Her claws dug into the padded grips. Knee buckled. She collapsed into the harness.
Frame caught her mid-fall. Reset,
Elias ordered. He tapped the console. Frame righted her. Sarah snarled. Weakness mocks me. Not weakness. Nerve lag. He scanned her spine. The human-implanted bridge pulsed steady blue. Again, she planted her feet. Timer reset, this time 15 seconds. Muscles quivered, then drop. Elias moved fast, injected nanomend into her thigh. Micro-tears healing, implant voltage up 5%. Sweat beaded on her brow ridges. Humans push limits. Cathari shatter them. Cathari shatter them. Cathari shatter them. Stand now. Timer beeped, 20 seconds. Her stance held. Tremor started at the calves, climbed to quads. Fall. He knelt, ultrasound wand probing. Good cluster. Fibers firing cleaner. Adjusted parameters. Voltage stabilized. One more set. Sarah's breath rasped. You treat me like recruit. Elias wiped gel from her leg. His hand steady calloused from field ops. Warriors win. She reset without prompt. Timer hit 25. Legs shook violent. Tail lashed the frame. Drop. Elias caught the tremor data mid-collapse. Overload. Dialing back 2%.
Feel the bridge?
That's your nerves linking. Her mandibles clicked. Feels like fire. He stood. Console showed progress. Synced at 70%. Her old spinal trauma, shattered by clanmate betrayal, faded under the graft. Ping echoed from the medbay intercom. Sharp, insistent, Miro's voice cut in. Doc, external scan. Cathari signature.
Retrieval shuttle. Armed.
Docking ping. Ship's whole cam showed the angular craft, mandibles deployed. Envoy markings, affirm. Deathfang third talon colors. Nero's tone hardened. Ceiling bays.
Lockdown Alpha. Alarms primed but silent.
Elias hit the frame's pause. Sarah, company. She strained against restraints. My clan. Come to finish Moonfall.
He unclipped her torso strap. Frame lowered her to deck plates.
Miro, status. Shields up. Tractors prepped. 10 minutes to intercept. Sarah gripped the frame uprights. Legs wobbled solo now, no assist. Elias eyed vitals. Sync at 80. Risky, but lockdown shifted priorities. 1, unassisted stand. Prove it. Her eyes narrowed. Claws flexed. Test me. Trust me. He keyed manual override. Frame retracted. Sarah pushed up. Legs locked. 1 breath, 2. She stood. Elias's scanner chirped green. First step yours. Ship alarms blared. Red lights strobed. Orders detected. Miro barked. Airlock breach attempt. Sarah took the step.
Forward, rifle rack in reach.
Together they moved. Medbay door hissed open. Miro waited, rifle slung. Doc, she's mobile. Sync locked. What's the play? Defend and negotiate.
Miro nodded to Sarah.
Your clan wants you back. Dead or alive. Sarah snatched the rifle. Clacked chamber. Alive, they bargain. Dead, they claim honor. Whole shuddered. Tractor ping countered theirs. Elias patched into shipnet. Vital signs stable. Bridge holding.
Sarah's tail brushed his leg.
Brief. Deliberate.
Your fire forges me. Shared now.
He armed a stun grenade. Miro, cover medbay. We hold here. Footfalls echoed corridor. Cathari warriors, armored mandibles flared. First one breached the antechamber. Rifle barked. Nero dropped him clean. 2 more. Miro called. Flank left. Sarah sighted. Fired. Hit center mass. Warrior crumpled. Alive.
Interrogate. Ping from comms.
Deathfang third talon. You live.
Sada stepped forward, legs planted firm.
Reclaim. You abandoned. Marked for Moonfall. Scanner ready. Not weapon, but proof. Uploaded neural logs. Surgery vids. Her own recorded words. Broadcast fleet-wide. Warrior shifted. Mandibles clicked hesitation. External channel opened. Envoy Leartonai's voice sliced through. Diplomatic accord. Human aid verified. Veclan, stand down or face evidence. Miro's team covered exits. Rifles trained steady.
Sarah's tail lashed.
I fight for Cathari honor now. With humans. Envoy paused. Prove loyalty. Join reclamation strike. Deathfang base. She glanced at Elias. Golden eyes steady. Healer comes.
Shared mission. Elias holstered scanner.
If you lead. Nero grinned. Rifle low. My team's in. Tanai's feed flickered on screen. Nodded. Fleet aligns. Envoy turned to warriors. Tractors ready. Strike, now. Sara gripped Elias's arm. Claws firm.
You bridged more than nerves.
Her legs synced stride for stride. Consoles quieted. Mission expanded. Tractor beam locked. Vec flagship loomed outside viewports. Elias mapped contingencies on his wristpad. Nerve bridge hummed in her spine. Trust solidified in his hands. Borders beaten back. Clan challenged. Rebuild complete. But Deathfang base waited. Warriors massed there. Betrayal's root.
Sarah flexed fingers over rifle. Together. Elias armed EMP pulse.
First strike theirs. Jump drive. Spooled. Stars streaked past. New battle dawned.
Elias monitored her stride down the corridor. No limp.
Implants whispered data to his scanner. Full sync. Miro flanked them.
Doc, you turned scrap into a weapon.
Elias checked ammo counts. Her will, our tech.
Sarah snorted. Human compassion. Cathari weakness. Competence, Elias corrected. Saved your legs, now saves the mission. Airlock cycled. Flagship bay beyond, warriors in formation. Envoy Liar Tanai waited, robes crisp, eyes calculating. Dr.
Kane. Tenai dipped head.
Your methods intrigue. Results matter. Elias scanned the bay. No traps flagged.
Sarah strode ahead.
Rifle slung casual. Briefing. Deathfang base schematics. Warriors parted. Maps projected. Base pulsed with enemy signatures. Elias overlaid human tactics. EMP first. Breach here. Med support trails. Tanai's mandibles twitched.
Humans lead assault. Collaborate.
Sarah tapped the map.
My clan hits flanks.
Elias covers core. Miro chuckled. Protective detail standard.
Engines thrummed. Jump primed.
Sara leaned close, voice low.
Abandoned once. Reclaimed now. Mission shared.
Lights dimmed. Acceleration pinned them.
Base loomed in sensors. Hostile scrambled. Drop pods launched. Elias braced.
Rifle hot in grip, her first step echoed in victory.
But base defenses fired. Alarms wailed anew. Incoming barrage.
Sarah roared.
For honor. Pod slammed home. Battle joined. Salvage belongs to finders, Envoy Lear Tanai declared, mandibles clicking as his escorts leveled rifles at Elias. Sarah's claws scraped the rehab frame. She pushed upward, legs buckled. She snarled through gritted fangs, hauling herself vertical inch by agonizing inch. Elias blocked Lear's path. She's a patient, not cargo. His hand hovered near the medbay override. Alarms blinked steady on Sarah's vitals. Spinal sync at 47%. Lear's compound eyes narrowed. Qatari warrior. Paralyzed. Abandoned by clan decree. Transfer now, human, or we claim by force. Escorts advanced. 2 Qatari soldiers, armor scarred, blasters humming. Miro's voice crackled in Elias's earpiece. Security en route, Doc. Hold the line. Watch her first. He slapped the medbay door control. Seals hissed shut, trapping Lear inside. Escorts pounded outside. Futile against reinforced bulkhead. Neurological array, live feed. Elias ordered the console. Holoscreens ignited. Sarah's spine glowed in cross-section. Nerve impulses fired erratic, then steadied under implant pulses. Lear recoiled. What sorcery? Science. Elias adjusted the frame. Nanite scaffold bridges her cord. Human design.
Sync climbing to 52%. He glanced at Sarah.
Sweat beaded her scaled hide. Breathe steady. You're rebuilding. Sarah locked eyes with him. No gratitude, just fire. Finish it, human. Lear hissed. Clan law. Crippled warriors die. She's salvage. Release or face blockade. Elias ignored him. Test motor response. Probes extended. Sarah flexed toes. They twitched. First time in weeks. Impossible, Lear muttered. Mandibles trembled. Qatari nerves shatter. No recovery. Elias pulled up logs. Scans showed spinal severance. Shrapnel lodged deep. We extracted. Stabilized. She's walking soon. Outside, thuds escalated. Miro barked over comms. Escorts pulling back. Dock secure for now.
Sarah grunted.
Frame word elevating her. Elias nodded. Hydraulics lowered.
Her left leg took pressure. Held.
Right trembled but locked. Lair stepped closer. Trickery. Humans hoard tech. What price for this, salvage? Elias met his gaze. No price. She fights with us post-op. Shared mission. Sarah spat. I refuse extraction. She shifted weight. Both legs bore her now. Frame creaked under 300 kilos of muscle and scale.
Lear world. Insolence.
Clan commands. She's speaking. Elias stabilized the frame. Sync hit 61%. Implants hummed, weaving synthetic nerves.
Escorts hammered the door. Warning klaxons blared ship-wide.
Miro's voice cut sharp. Hostiles on dock. Squad inbound. No insignia. Cutting power. Lights flickered. Med bay plunged dark. Emergency reds pulsed. Backup online. Elias snapped. He yanked the battery reroute lever. Consoles rebooted. Sarah's frame locked steady. Vitals nominal. Implants holding.
Liar drew a blade. Ceremonial. Razor-edged.
Humans sabotage. Elias shoved him back. Defenses. Not us. He patched into security feed. Dock cam showed shadows breaching airlock. Blaster fire lit the void. Miro rolled behind crates, suppressing with precise bursts. Flanking. Sarah growled. Claws extended. Release me. I fight. Not yet. Elias boosted power to implants. Sync surged to 68%. 1 minute. Full motor. Explosions rocked the hull. Breaches sealed auto. Miro's grunt pinned him. Doc? ETA on a vac? Stabilizing. Elias wiped sweat. Sarah straightened fully. No frame support. Legs solid. Liar stared. She stands. Confidence. Elias unlatched the frame. Sarah stepped free. First unassisted. She flexed claws, testing. Blaster whine pierced the door. Sparks flew. Miro yelled. Grenade out. Boom rattled bulkheads. Silence followed. Dock clear, Miro reported. Unknowns routed. Lear's escorts spooked, bolted. Elias opened the door. Miro stood there, rifle smoking. All good, Doc? Sarah tested a step. Steady.
She faced Lear. Report to clan.
Sarah Vec reclaims life. Human aid accepted. Mission joins theirs. Lear's mandible sagged. Clan will not. They will. Elias handed her a scanner.
Sync at 72%. Walk the corridor.
Prove it. Stride building. No limp. Miro flanked, eyes sharp. Scrap to weapon, Doc. Team effort. Elias checked feeds. Hostile signatures faded from Doc sensors. Her will.
Our tech. Lear trailed. Robes disheveled.
This changes negotiations. Good. Elias scanned ahead. Airlocks cycled clean. Results matter. Sarah snorted. Human compassion. Cautery weakness. No. Strength. Competence, Elias corrected. Saved your legs. Now saves the mission. Dock cleared. Flagship loomed beyond. Lear signaled his shuttle. Intrigue noted, Dr. Kane. Alliance. Possible. Wow. Warriors waited in formation. Sarah strode ahead. Rifle offered by Miro. Accepted. Elias overlaid scans. Deathfang base pulsed hostile. ME breach. Med trail. Lear dipped head. Collaborate. Engines thrummed. Jump primed. But sensors pinged.
Incoming barrage. Alarms wailed. Sarah roared. For honor, drop pods launched.
Battle joined. Elias gripped rifle. Her stride echoed victory. Fragile, forged anew. Hostiles swarmed below. Trust sealed in fire. Elias slammed the medbay hatch seal. Alarms blared. Boots thundered in the corridor beyond. Smoke now, he barked. Sarah triggered the canister from her gurney. Gray haze billowed. Choking sensors. Elias yanked the brake on her cart. They rolled into the murk. Gurneys chained together like a runaway train. Hostile chatter pierced the fog. Intruders ahead. Elias swung the lead gurney into a bulkhead. It flipped, blocking the hatch. He hauled Sarah upright. Her crutch dug into his shoulder. Legs shaky, but holding. Left hatch. Punch it. She bashed the override. Sparks flew. They tumbled through into maintenance conduits. Elias sealed it behind.
Clangs echoed. Pursuers ramming. Sarah's breath rasped.
Qatari ridges flared with pain.
They board fast.
Plan for it. Elias checked his wrist scanner. Red dots swarmed the bay. Blue allies. Miro's team, flanked from engineering. They crawled pipeways, Gurney's frame scraping sparks. Elias popped a grate. Cargo deck opened below. Crates stacked high. Drop and roll. Sarah went first. Crutch hooked a beam. She slid down, landed braced. Elias followed, scanner beeping. Boarding leader signal pulsed close, big signature, armed heavy. Ambush him, Elias said. Disarm. No kill. Her mandibles clicked approval. Warrior eyes gleamed. They crouched behind loaders. Footsteps approached. The leader burst in. Armored Qatari. Plasma rifle raised. Surrender the human. Sarah exploded from cover. Crutch cracked his helmet. He staggered. Rifle swung wild. She pivoted, hooked his ankle. He crashed. She pinned the weapon underfoot, blade tip at his throat. Not dead, she growled. Yield. His mandibles quivered. Traitor. Abandoned. She kicked the rifle away. Elias emerged, cuffing the leader's wrists. Miro, package secured. Security chief's voice crackled. Copy, docking arm clear. Liar's shuttle inbound, escorts twitchy. Elias dragged the prisoner to a crate, scanner synced to his comms. He patched through medlogs, Sarah's spinal scans, abandonment cords from her implant. Proof streamed to Lear's channel. Envoy, Elias transmitted. Your warrior's logs. Clan left her paralyzed on Death Fang Fringe. We rebuilt. Lawful release. Sign or explain to your council.
Static hissed.
Lear's face flickered on. Mandibles tight.
Fabrication. She defects.
Verify the data. Elias held steady. 72% neural sync.
She's walking. Your call.
Sarah leaned in, eyes locked. Clan honor demands truth, Lear. Accept aid or lose me. Lear's gaze darted. Feeds confirmed. Timestamps irrefutable. Medical release. Granted. Under protest. Hatch cycled. Nura's team hauled the prisoner. Ramp hot, Doc.
Warriors outside. Sarah's old squad.
Her walk. Our witness.
Sarah shed the gurney sling. Tested weight.
Legs locked. She strode forward. Crutch discarded. Each step echoed steel. Miro flanked.
Rifle low.
Her fight, Elias said. We fixed the hardware. Airlock hissed open. Ramp descended. Qatari warriors lined the dock. Rifles ready, mandibles agape. Lyra waited at shuttle base, robes crisp despite chaos. Sarah halted at ramp's edge. Sunlight hit her scars.
She faced the formation.
Saravek stands.
Gasps rippled. A sergeant stepped forward.
Impossible. You crawled broken.
Sarah extended forearm. Elias clasped it. Firm grip, public vow, warriors murmured. Lear froze. Elias released. Mission joins ours. Death Fang base pulses hostile. Collaborate? Sarah turned to him. Clan follows. Or falls behind. Lear signaled. Shuttle preps. Data shared. Sarah led Elias down ramp. Miro covered rear. Docks thrummed. Engines priming. But sensors pinged. Dock feeds lit red. Incoming signatures. Clan enforcers. Unmarked. Barrage. Primed. Ambush. Miro growled. They never signed off.
Sarah snatched a rifle from Miro.
My clan tests.
Alias gripped his medkit. Scanner overlaid threats.
Ramp up. Jump now.
Shuttle thrummed. Warriors piled in. Half loyal. Half wary.
Lear boarded last. Eyes sharp. Elias strapped Sarah's seat. Legs held. She flexed. Stronger. Debt paid in fire. Debt paid in fire. Drop pods streaked past viewports. Flagship loomed. Alarms wailed. Barrage inbound. Sarah roared. For reclaimed life. Miro sealed ramp. Pods away. Battle joined below. Elias checked vitals. Her pulse steady. Trust forged. Hostiles swarmed docks. Elias overlaid scans.
EMP breach inbound. Med trail primed.
Lear leaned close. Your compassion disrupts competence, Elias corrected. Results. Engine surged. Jump primed. But enforcers closed. Plasma licked hull. Sarah fired from port. Hit. They yield, Miro laughed. Doc's miracle warrior. Elias patched wounds via drone. Smoke cleared viewports. Deathfang base pulsed on scopes. Next target. Sarah met his eyes. Shared mission. Rifle ready. Warriors chanted low. Lear synced data. Pods impacted below. Boots hit dirt. Elias dropped last. Dust swirled. Hostiles charged.
Sarah flanked him. Stride perfect.
Together, plasma cracked. They advanced, but a shadow loomed. Clan dreadnought decloaked. Macro cannons spun up. Miro yelled. Evasive. Shuttle banked hard. Elias braced. Sarah's hand gripped his arm. Incoming locked. Alarms screamed. Counter! Sarah barked. Elias triggered EMP med signature masked as beacon. Dreadnought shuddered. Systems fried. Warriors cheered. Lear gaped. Human trick? Field medicine? Elias said. Adapts. Pods regrouped. Ground assault surged. Sarah led charge. Legs unyielding. Elias covered. Scanner pinged vitals green. Trust sealed. Hostiles broke. Base breached, but deeper scans flared. Core unstable. Self-destruct primed. Evac, Elias ordered. Her first. Sarah snorted. No. We end it. Together, they plunged in. Compassion met competence. Mission alive. Deeper corridors twisted. Trap sprung. Sarah crushed a drone with rifle butt. Elias sealed a bleed on her arm. Steady. She nodded. Your hands heal worlds. Core chamber loomed. Miro's team breached. Firefight erupted. Elias hacked console. Countdown froze. Sarah felled the last. Victory.
Lear arrived. Alliance.
Forged. Bay extracted. Shuttles lifted. Base bloomed fire behind. Sarah clasped Elias again. Public. Permanent. Dock cleared. Flagship awaited, but scopes pinged anew. Larger fleet rival clans? Sarah grinned. Mort and mend. Elias checked ammo. Ready. Engines thrummed. Jump engaged. Shared mission burned bright. Fragile no more.